And the reason I love this cow heart is because you can see the structures really easy. Yeah, can I please have a dog photo?
That's a buffalo heart that guy killed?
Yeah, this is the buffalo heart that Curtis killed. Yeah. So over here, if everybody, can everybody see over here? Come around this corner. All right. Identify. Okay. See, we see the two sides. See, you see this side. You see this side on the bottom. Identify this chamber right here. Compare this to this. So this must be the left ventricle, because see the outer, see how thick that outer edge is compared to this one? So if it has a thick outer edge, that means this is the left side of the heart. Identify the structure, interventricular septum, and remember along here is where we have all of those, that conduction system. Identify the chamber, the right ventricle, correct. Over here, can you see this smooth portion on the inside? See where the endocardium is nice and smooth? All of this? This is the left ventricle right here. So here's the atrium. Left atrium. So this is the left atrium right here, and here's the left ventricle. So this valve in between the two must be the tricuspid. The safest way, guys, if you have trouble remembering on the test, between the left atrium and left ventricle is the left AV valve. Can't get it wrong. Between the right atrium and the right ventricle is the right AV valve. You just can't get it wrong that way. Okay. This valve is also on the left called the bicuspid or the mitral valve. This one on the right side of the heart is called the tricuspid valve. Identify this structure right here. That's an auricle. That's an auricle. Here's the front of the heart right here. Bless you, bless you. Here's the auricle. This is the left, this is the right. How come? Oh, the auricle. So this is the right side of the heart. This is the right auricle. This is the left auricle over here. If I turn around to the front, notice what I see right here. What is that? The anterior interventricular sulcus. And then can you see right here at that same angle, see that blood vessel at that same angle? That must be this must be the pulmonary trunk. This is the pulmonary trunk right here. If I open up the pulmonary trunk and I look down, you can beautifully see the semilunar valves. Can you see that? You want to try to make the same kind of cut that you did over here. Can you guys see that right there? Can you guys see that? See how nice those pulmonary semilunar valve, those pockets look like? Okay, so those are the semilunar valves. Those are way different from atrioventricular valves. Atrioventricular valves have these cusps here, and then what did we call these strings right here? Good, Raphael. Chordae tendineae. And remember, the chordae tendineae are attached to these bumps, these nipple-shaped bumps. Papillae, yeah, papillae. Papillary muscles, papillary muscles.
What'd you say the chordae tendineae does?
The chordae tendineae are just these cords or strings that keep the valves from going back in the opposite direction, so they help prevent the flow, the reverse flow of blood. Like a tendon, like a tendon, holding it down, tethering it there.
Which one is the bump? The papillary?
The papillary bumps is where the chordae tendineae are attached. So see these strings right here, and then can you see that bump right there?
Okay.
It's like they close the parachute.
Yeah. Keep it taut. And then over here, this right here is, we said, was the pulmonary trunk at that angle. And then this huge, look how thick. Remember the three walls of arteries? What are the three layers from our module? Tunica intima, tunica media, and tunica externa. Look how thick that tunica media is on this one. Just huge, the largest blood vessel in our body. So that's that cow. This buffalo heart is also really nice because it shows some other structures, those semilunar valves, a little bit better from a different angle. All right, so again, we're looking at that interventricular septum. Which ventricle is which?
This is the right one.
This one over here is the right, good, Kiara, and this side over here is the left. And then again, you can see the same structures in there. Look at this right here is the aorta. The aorta is the blood vessel where that leaves the left ventricle and blood goes out. Can you see the semilunar pocket or valve there? Can you see that right there, that one semilunar pocket or valve? And then here's another semilunar pocket or valve. See those two? So if when blood fills these, see how it puts the walls there up against each other? And that's how you prevent the backflow of blood. If blood is flowing this way out, if it tries to come back, it fills those pockets, and then those pockets just shut out, across one another, right? Identify that structure right there. Anterior interventricular sulcus. You'll use that to find your, and then beautifully here, I forgot, we had also put here, just, this is a sheep heart, but identify this structure right over here. What is all of this right here? On top, can everybody see the heart? So this goes like this. This part on the outside is the fibrous pericardium. This part right here, can you see on the inside of it? Shiny? That's the visceral, not the visceral, the parietal pericardium. This shiny is the visceral. Let's see that again. We put it over like this. Fibrous pericardium on the outside. See how it's attached to all of the blood vessels here at the top of the, what we call the base of the heart. And then if on the inside, lining the inside, see that how it changes texture? That's the parietal pericardium. And then the space between it, if I could put my fingers here, this space would be that pericardial cavity where the fluid is secreted. This is visceral pericardium. Anybody recognize what this is? A little piece of what? A thymus gland. Very nice, Whitley. A little piece of the thymus gland. Okay. And then, so that was that. And then over here on this heart, this is more buffalo. Okay. Now you can see nicely the valves. Can you see the cuspid valves right there? This looks like it's the left side, so this must be the bicuspid or mitral valve. And then you can see the cusps of it very nicely on there. And I thought we had a nice semilunar. I guess it was just the aorta. Okay, so everybody good? Okay, find your structures, raise your hand when you're ready. I can double check it now.